Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time to watch this. If you are concerned because I sound like I'm sick, I am getting over sickness. I am much better though. And no worries, it should get better as the days go on. Spirit willing and body willing. And I'm not going to miss any of these readings because it's my birthday week. I have to do readings this week. Alright, so the decks I'm going to be using for the extended is Native Spirit and Tarot by Carol. From this is from one of my Patreon members who purchased this deck for me through her donation. Thank you so much. And alright, so what were we looking at? Anyway, you can find the links to where to purchase these decks. It's in Find the Decks. These are affiliate links. It helps the channel. Thank you to everybody who has supported me through donations, to Patreon, through affiliate links, through everything down there. Even subscribing to my other channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all very, very much. And as always, I appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed already or watched the video this morning, I would do that first, because this will make a lot more sense, because this is the second part. So the card of work for this week is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is about seeing the truth and moving on, moving forward, okay? Getting that eureka moment. What came out with it as well, though, as we've been pulling cards for this upcoming week, has been the Eight of Swords, about being blocked and indecisive, fearing change and helpless thoughts. But then at the end of the week comes the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is about, all right, I've got it. I'm going to take action. I'm ready for battle. So I feel that the energy is going to switch. And the cards have reflected that here as well. You've gone from the Five of Cups, which feels like you're just kind of, and then you go into the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So you're really embracing that fire. There's a lot coming through here, as in feeling that it's going to, you're going to go from inaction to action. The action card came out here. So I'm going to continue this reading by pulling out the Native Spirit to see what it has to offer. Worry of the heart, right. So as much as I love to say this morning that you went from the heart to the mind, I do feel that there's something I did mention this morning when I saw those two cards, was that the fact that I feel you are very much, you go of the heart first, Pisces. You always do. You think things through and see, how can I heal this with my heart first? And that's what makes you so, I don't know. The first energy, the first chakra you go through is the one that's within you. And I would always rather start with that. I do love my mind, but I find that if you can put a little heart into anything, I don't know, it opens up doors more than the sharpness of the mind or the coldness of the mind. They're telling me this saying, you get more bees with honey than with vinegar, type of thing. I was always told so. This is what they're saying. That softness, that kindness is always what you go to first. So I'm going to read what this card has to say. You have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all of your actions. And the word action came in this. So there's action leading to what you're doing. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. and the word truth, seeing the truth in the matter to move on. So truth and actions. These are going to be your keywords this week, Pisces, okay? This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Immense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk, okay? Be willing to live life from your heart rather than your mind. Okay? Honor your truth. Speak up for yourself. The greatest native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies laid down their weapons rather than fight. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away. But there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that. Fear less. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perception of yourself. Through your example, people find and act on their truth. You're a light bearer for others. Defend your light, okay? So all the cards have been kind of represented by this one card, which is fantastic. So find courage and take action. This is what Spirit's message is in the second reading. Find courage and take action, okay? Light that flame. Go after what you want. Go after what you want. A lot of Wands energy coming in. If you look here, there are 4 Wand cards just on this table, and 1 card representing you, the Page of Cups. So it's really going into yourself. You have the double 3 of Swords. What came up and what you're not seeing is that this change is a truth, and it's meaningful, and it was needed and required for you to take action in whatever you're doing right now, Pisces. All right. So the first card that came out was the 5 of Cups. What comes out is the 4 of Wands. So absolutely. At one point, it's going to be seen that you need to celebrate the stuff that you're letting go of. You're going to need to see that there are results coming from this. This is also the card of rewards, results, of teamwork, of gratitude. You're going to have to be grateful for everything that's being shown to you right now to move you forward in where you need to be. It's less celebrate, more be grateful for what you're being shown. Okay? It is celebrate. It's just celebrate. It sounds like a party. And it's more of a celebration of being, of knowing what you're seeing is going to change your world. And that the stuff that came through, the truth that came through, is there to lift you higher and get you into a better spot. Get you to take action with the King of Wands. Okay? Again, Wands energy coming through. Yeah, again, in the middle, you see a heart and home. So this is like at the heart of you, okay? There's a lot of heart in here. And instead of seeing those hearts broken, as you can see here, okay, they just told me, look at the heart, okay? See, here it is falling apart. Here it is being cut into. But ultimately, this is for you to find home, okay? It's to return home. It's a guide for you to find where you needed to be, where you needed to go, Pisces. That was quite the message. All right. Right, the moon. In this case, it's to show that your reflection has great power. And the moon as well. In this case, I feel the moon is more your energy, Pisces. Your personal magic your card, it's like the Page of Cups for me in this reading. Okay, they want you to step into the leadership role of who you are, what it means to be Pisces to you. You have the beautiful Queen of Wands. You came out with the King in the same row, which to me is a unity of falling into who you truly are in this world and what it truly means to be in harmony with your energy. Nine of Pentacles. We have Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Hearts, a lot of abundance. But as I said, we had the masculine energy and the feminine energy. So this is the harmony. This is the hard work of you. Reaping from what you've sowed, okay? Reaping the harvest. Getting what's due to you. And like I said, I find with the Knight of Swords, you finally just decided that this was it. This is it. You're moving on. You're finally moving on. You have made a decision wholeheartedly, right in the middle of you. You have decided to be the warrior, that fierce, beautiful warrior who's going to attract what you want in your life. Okay, what's important to you. You have this beautiful King of Swords, a Master Bride, and this is the second row. This is the energy that you should also be working on. Okay, I'm going to take some water here. To tell you the truth, what I feel from this card is that I feel like she's putting her hands to her ears. I know she's probably putting the hoodie over her ears, but I feel that she's almost, you know, like when you're just, too many people are talking, too much is going on. Because this King of Swords is a mastermind. He's the one who finally go, enough. I'm going to cut through the truth of this. I'm going to stop listening to everything. Like, it's like people are pushing their ideas on you. See that? Like here, here, here. And I actually find that this is the isolation card. They're putting it together because he's isolated on a mountain. You're isolated with your heart and your mind. And I feel that that's the emotion they're telling you. Okay? Take a moment to figure out what is good for you. Take the narrative out of your mind of what other people are trying to push in there. So this is the card of isolation, and I feel that it's telling you you should be taking some time to isolate yourself. Maybe from the thoughts, maybe from what people are trying to push on you, and concentrate on you, your abundance, everything that you have been working on, the wisdom you've accumulated, what has gotten you this far, what will get you further, how you're going to accomplish all of that. Okay, so yes, creativity, your creative energy, and what's going to get you there. Okay, she's focusing on this beautiful blade. I do believe it's wheat, and this is like harvesting, like to see the abundance in front of her. Everything that she's grown and reaped and sowed, like the Nine of Pentacles. I want you to pay attention to that as well. Okay. I feel that this is the key for you and your blessings, of course, coming in. I feel that this is the key in the energy that you're going to be using that will free you in the end and get you on that Knight of Swords with no hesitation. Okay? Right. So the Hermit is inverted. So it's not a Hermit energy. Hermit energy for me is always like a long time sitting, okay? It's an inward journey guided by your inner light. It's you know, it's going to the cave, and you know, taking the time. This is a moment to reach a decision more than anything. Spirit is saying that you've already made the decision, okay? And how I know is that they want you to pay attention to the spark that ignited the flame. You already had your hermit time. You already came up with this, okay? This isn't redirecting or rethinking the awesome solution that you had already come up with for yourself. This is redirecting something different, okay? So for some of you, I think this is going to make sense. Of course, these are general reading, Pisces, so apply it to whatever makes sense for yourself. Yeah, I like what they say. They say you've already come up with your decision. You've already made your hermit journey to the caves. You've already discovered your light, right? This needs to be quick, okay? The tower for me, right here, is that lightning strike, okay? We've had the tower a few times. But this is what they keep repeating to me. They want it to be, when you're going to make this decision, it's going to be sudden for a lot of people. It may even be sudden for you. You may feel like, wow, this happened just suddenly. It's not necessarily a crisis in this reading, from what I feel. It's more like I said, the winds of change are going to blow. Look at him blowing. Like, whew, you're going to get this going. You're going to blow this. You're going to blow that spark into a full-blown flame. That's what they're telling me. Okay? So like I said, it's not a hermit thing. It's you making the concrete decision to move forward. It's you getting off the fence. Okay? It's you seeing something clearly and going, this is it. I've decided I'm doing that. Okay? And that's just the end of that. Okay? So, there you go. Pay attention to you. Okay? They always want you to pay attention to who you are, Pisces. And if you haven't figured that out, it's high time you took the time to figure that out. What is harmonizing with you? Okay? What are you committing to? The life you should committing to is the one that is in perfect harmony with who you are. And all of who you are. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We always like to reinvent ourselves, and we like to reinvent ourselves in ways that we may think that the world wants us to present, or even be so very hard on the ideology of who we think we should be. And all that perfection, the only thing that it does is that it impedes who you really are. You have and you do, and you are walking the life that you are living, because that's the life, not the life, but I mean the personality of who you really are, okay? And none of that should be thought of as less than perfect than who you are. In other words, we're always working on ourselves, but sometimes we work on things on ourselves that don't need work. We should just be who we are. I'm not talking about bad habits. I'm talking, I should speak more softly. Because that's what people want, okay? Or that's what I think would make me more attractive. This is the example. Just be who you are. Have the voice that you do. You have that voice for a reason. You picked it for a reason. It's propelling you in the direction you need to be going. Find all the beauty in who you are, in everything, and utilize it to the best that it can be, okay? Stop trying to fix things that don't need fixing, probably is what I'm saying. And defend your right to that harmony, okay? And that was just an example. You can apply it to anything. They're telling me that this is going to resonate for you in a very different level for some. I'm not sure what that is, but look at underneath. Look who's there. Look at that Knight of Swords underneath that deck. I needed to turn this deck, and he is right there. He's right there. He's telling you, yeah, get out of that limbo, okay? But remember, you have to defend yourself first, Pisces. Defend who you are, okay? Take that moment if you need to, that hang time, to meditate, to really encapsulate who you are. Really embrace it wholeheartedly, and then move forward, okay? Hangman is also a Pisces card. So, yeah. And the Knight of Swords remains on the bottom of the deck. So, what you're not seeing is that this truth is going to help you move on. This truth is going to help you move on. It's coming, Pisces, okay? You feel it. It may not be here today, tomorrow. Whenever you're listening to this reading, this is when this is going to be appropriate for you. There's something for you that you are on the fence of. You need to take a good, long look. Well, I should say a good short look, because they don't want you going to hermit mode. But they don't want you to be, ignoring what's right in front of your nose. Thank you. Take a look at it and move forward. Out of that energy, into your own. On that horse, and get it going. Take action. Okay? Take your heart with you. Move on and start attracting the things that you want for yourself. This week is about overcoming obstacles. I want you to do your very best work this week. I want you to start moving forward. I want you to move in confidence. And I know you can do it. And I will be here to help you do it. I am calling it a day. I'm calling it a reading. And I will be back tomorrow. I'm hoping by tomorrow I sound even better and better and better. And they're showing me yes, yes, yes. So we're going to pick up some speed as we go this week. Myself included. And it's going to be a wonderful birthday week. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Please make sure to like this video before you go and subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell to all. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care.